Hello YouTube, this is the Creative Duelist here, and I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome. Today I'm here with my Kozmo deck profile. This is my update, of course, from the ban list. Of course, we have Dark Destroyer at full power at 3. You know, we have Kozmos now. It's just so good. I'll probably do some Ygobros replays, so folks, stay tuned for that. My God, this deck is just so good. But yes, folks, gonna go ahead and talk about my card choices and all that good stuff. Okay, starting off with the monster lineup, of course, I'm going to talk about my ships, the big boys. Triple Dark Destroyer, pretty standard. Dark Destroyer is just so good. You can now that we have access to 3 of them, we can FTK if we open it right, or we can OTK depending on what we open. It's really good. You can just, you know, float into the Dark Destroyers all day, every day. Of course, I do play the one Dark Eclipser. People just are outright cutting this. I still like the one copy. It can grab the Dark Destroyer, and of course, it's still like it's not quite Dark Destroyer, but it's still a very potent ship. It can't be targeted by stuff, and of course, it can neg traps, which is really good. And of course, I do play the double Forerunner. It's good for the life point gain, and of course, it's just another ship that can't be targeted. And of course, I do play the triple Slippy. I see people playing 2. In all honesty, the options are completely up to you. I still like the third copy of Slippy because, you know, if you commit and make your extra, you know, make like Infinity, you know, you can't use the Slippies again. So it's always good to just have that one extra Slippy. You know, he's MST in the flesh. So who can complain? Now, that's going to round up the whole ships. I'm going to talk about my pilots, of course, the triple Kozmo Wind Can, Tin Can. So good. Again, it's your toolbox, and it gets you anything you need. Double Strawman, really good, especially when you banish the ships, bring them back. It's a free monster, and you get so much mileage, because if you attack with Dark Destroyer, for the 3k, we don't care if its effects negated, it blows up and we can float into any of the lower ships or the pilots. The one Dark Lady to negate monster effects, I believe. One Wicked Witch, of course, really good pilot. One Sork Trooper, one Farm Girl. I think it was Samurai, Team 6 Samurai, he played 2 of this. I understood his reasonings. You know, if you poke a Farm Girl, it's pretty deadly for your opponent, but again, there's just so many ways around Farm Girl. Farm Girl just isn't as good as she used to be. You know, I feel she can clog, and you know, there's just so many ways to just bait her out. Just the one Farm Girl is enough for me. You know, because you're not always going to be in that situation where you're consistently, you know, smack and get the search. So that's why, you know, just one Farm Girl is enough for me. So yeah, that's going to round up the whole Kozmo lineup. Just literally the only hand traps at play is the double Veiler and the double Ghost Ogre. I don't have the Ashes. If I did have Ash, I'd definitely put it in here, because it's, you know, hand traps are, you know, a necessity, you know, what's the word? Evil necessity. Very important to play. But yes, folks, that's going to round up the whole monster lineup. Okay, for my spells, of course, I played a triple Kozmo Town, really good. Grab back resources and mulligan if you brick. There are times where you can draw too many ships and no pilots. Too many pilots and no ships. You know, we can't have both worlds sometimes. And of course, triple gold sarcophagus. Shout out to my boys Tophies. This card is so sick. This and Kozmo Town, it's, you know, it's just such a plus, because you're guaranteed to get a Kozmo in your hand. So say if you need a Dark Destroyer, just go Gold Sark, banish the Dark Destroyer, Kozmo Town effect, pay 800, get back the Dark Destroyer. So good. You know, Gold Sark is so spicy in this deck. It's like a tin can in a sense. And of course, a triple Lure of Darkness. Now that we have Dark Destroyer at 3, you know, we don't care about the ships getting banished. This is just a plus. It's a plus to banish it, because we can just get back Dark Destroyer. There's many ways. There's Town, and of course there's Strawman. So I like the 3 Allure of Darkness. And of course for my one-offs, Reborn, Reasoning, 1-for-1, terraforming, E-Telly to bring out the small pilots, Regeki and Dark Hole, really good. So good. I love playing Dark Hole in this deck. Very powerful. That's going to round up the spells. The traps are very small. I'm just going to go through them really quickly. Triple Call the Haunted, bring back the ships. Of course, Dark Destroyer puts in so much work. Double Kozmo Gel to deal with stuff that, you know, just can't be targeted. And it's an out to certain things that, you know, the deck cannot deal with. And of course, just one Full Force Virus. I'm not playing like a heavy Full Force Virus build, you know, with Dogfighter and stuff. I just don't, my preference is I don't like that. So this is just my lineup. And that's going to round up the whole main deck, folks. Extra deck is very small. I only play one Nova and one Infinity. You folks can play more stuff. You can play Links and stuff. You can play Soul Charge. I don't have Soul Charge in this build, but I probably would put Soul Charge in here. But still, regardless, you know, the main deck alone puts in so much work. The extra deck is, you know, you don't really need it. You know, Infinity, it's nice to make, but of course, you know, Dark Destroyer just says no to your opponent all day. So yes, folks, that's going to round up the whole main deck, extra deck, and the whole profile. So of course, thank you all for watching. If you folks enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment down below. Feedback is always nice to hear. Tell me your thoughts down in the comment section. And of course, feedback, I love to hear it from you folks. But yes, folks, this is the Crazy Duelist signing out. Peace, have a good day, stay creative.